Hey, what's up, my fellow diggers and YouTubers? Well, the other day I was on dig.com, that's with 2 double G's, and I saw this story called Maureen's Mom Adopts Platoon. Well, I headed over to cbsnews.com and I saw the video. Mrs. O'Hare lost her son serving our country in Iraq. Mrs. O'Hare received $20,000 also for her son's service. What Mrs. O'Hare did, which was astonishing, was that she flew up her son's platoon to Rockland, Massachusetts to march in the St. Patrick's Day parade. Mrs. O'Hare would love to do the same thing for Memorial Day also coming up. She wants to bring the boys up, just like she did before, and pay for their hotels and their plane tickets to march in the Memorial Day parade in Rockland, Massachusetts. I'm going to play the CBS video right after this video. Right after the CBS video, you can just pause the video. You'll see the PayPal address and the P.O. Box address if you wish to donate any money to bring the boys up to Rockland, Massachusetts Memorial Day Parade. Also, the gray box next to the YouTube video. I will also have the PayPal address and the P.O. Box address. Also, if the O'Hares cannot raise enough money for the Memorial Day Parade, the O'Hares will front the bill themselves. Okay. Also, if they receive more than enough donations, it will pay for the parade, but everything left over will be used to send care packages back to Afghanistan and Iraq. Even after the Memorial Day Parade, you can still donate, and the O'Hare family every week will be sending out packages to Afghanistan and Iraq. I also like to personally say I would like to thank the U.S. military, all the armed services serving in Afghanistan and Iraq. I would also personally like to thank the Canadian troops serving in Afghanistan. I would also like to thank the British armed services serving in Afghanistan and Iraq, and the Australians that have served in, I believe, in Iraq, maybe Afghanistan, whatever. I love you guys. Any other allies that have served with us, that have helped us out, I just want to say a big thank you, because I know this YouTube video is worldwide. And right now, I'm going to stop talking because I sound like an idiot. And I'm going to play the CBS video. Alright, thank you guys. Bye.
She's given birth to 5 children and adopted another 4, and this week she played mother hen to a platoon of Marines. Here's Steve Hartman's Assignment America.
Are you excited? They're going to be coming. I want to hear you hooting and howling. All right.
Maureen O'Haire of Rockland, Massachusetts supports the troops. And I don't mean in that patronizing bumper sticker sort of way. I mean she really supports the troops. Specifically, the Marines.
Hey, guys!
And in particular, these Marines. A platoon of soldiers from the 2nd Battalion, 6th Marine Regiment based at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. Maureen has given them so much. Starting with her son. Last year, just before his 21st birthday, Lance Corporal Walter O'Haire was killed in Iraq.
God has a date we come in and a date we leave. And Wally did what he had to do, and it was time for him to go back.
Obviously, you can't ask for anything more from a Gold Star mom. But that proud Irish woman wanted to give more anyway.
Oh my God, the bus is here.
So, using the $20,000 death benefit she got from the government, Maureen O'Haire offered to fly up the whole platoon for a St. Patrick's Day bash in Boston.
Hey!
She welcomed them like family.
Hey, babes.
Exactly like family.
You bring all that mud in my house, I'm kicking your ass. They come into my home and they're just like having my other kids around.
Maureen is widowed with 8 other kids. She certainly had plenty of other ways to use that 20 grand. And yet she chose to spend it on flights and hotels for the men her son served with.
I want to remember him, his face, his smile, his everything. I love that kid.
I think about him every day, and I always will.
partly to honor Walter, but mostly to honor the friends he left behind. Maureen scheduled a full weekend of royal treatment, from a church service to a night on the town to the highlight, a spot in the big Boston St. Patrick's Day parade. Did they have a good time? What do you think?
I was amazed. You know, I mean, this is just overwhelming.
She's probably one of the most amazing women I've ever met in my life. If a mother can cope with such a loss so well, I know that I can do it too.
It's the message, the gift Maureen was hoping these boys would leave with.
Men and women leave the service and they're very hurt because they lost good friends. And I don't want these guys to regret that Wally died. If these guys walk away and they remember Wally and not grieve, it will make me happy.
And what would make Maureen even happier is if the guys would come back and do it all over again for Memorial Day. And if she can come up with the money, she's going to do it.
That's so terrific.
Yeah.
That was great, Steve.